hello. Welcome to the King Lebowski sale.
King Lebowski's sale.
Kim Lebowski sale. And what's happening in store this week is if you come in and make any purchase this week, could be today, could be tomorrow, could be Sunday, Monday, or Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Come in and make any purchase and we're going to give you a free tomato. And it's not just any old tomato, it's one of these tomatoes that you see here. This is a Nally Red Robin tomato. It's a compact tomato bush, ideal for growing in a pot, produces lots and lots of tasty tomatoes. Chuck them into a Greek salad or fry them up for breakfast with bacon and eggs. Wonderful. Nothing tastes better than your own homegrown tomatoes. And this is the tomatoes that we're giving away. Look at these tomatoes here. Beautiful. So come down. It's not an online offer, it's an in-store offer. So come down. And we're wanting to have a busy weekend this weekend, so we're giving every customer with each purchase a free tomato. It's not just any old tomato, but it's a big bushy Red Robin Nelly tomato.
All right, cool. We're going to get the gorilla is going to undress live for us.
That's right
now.
Yeah. So the gorilla's going to go naked because this is his
King Lebowski's sale.
The King Lebowski's sale.
Can't be wearing that actually.
Yeah.
All right, so we just got a live. I don't know if we'll get cancelled from the platforms, but
do you reckon this could be censored?
Yeah, this might get. Let's blur the gorilla's body. Can someone blur the body? Tutu off as well, or?
Yeah, tutu off.
All right, gorilla's tutu is coming off. Well, we'll wait for people to come into this live and wonder what's going on, hey?
Yeah. So what is happening today is that we've got 100 specials, fabulous specials, beautiful specials, and you can come in store and get them. You can go online or you can ring up. You can see something you really like and you can ring up and book it straight away. Now, all of these specials, if you spend over $300, we've got free delivery over most of Victoria. So free delivery over most of Victoria. And with these specials, you can scan this QR code and you'll go straight to the page with all these specials and get stuck right into it. If you went to that page now, you could beat other people to the best specials. But the thing is, I'm going to take you through all those specials and tell you how you can use them, what they're good for, so that you can put together your garden project on the cheap. And how we got these specials is we've been out to the grower and we said, hey, we're putting on a bit of a sale, please give us a good deal. And the growers have given us some fabulous deals. So really, it's been a good week for really, really good deals. And so let's get started.
All right, welcome to our Growers Direct Flash Sale, everybody.
Now, the thing that a lot of people don't like about hydrangeas is that they lose their leaves, but they don't all lose their leaves. This one here is called Dicroa, and Dicroa is an evergreen hydrangea, and it has a very interesting flower, which we can't really see. Yeah, there's the flower there. It has an interesting flower, tight little sort of blue bud flower. So a beautiful little hydrangea, and these are on special for $19.99.
Wonderful.
$19.99, and it's hard to get a hydrangea under $50 these days, but these are nice big ones for $19.99.
Yeah, it's all part of King Lebowski's sale happening right now. All right, what do we got next there, Chris?
Well, what we've got here is we've got Annabelle in a 6 and an 8-inch pot, and now Annabelle is a spectacular hydrangea. It's a 1.5 meter bush that has lots and lots of flowers. The flowers are like big balls, about that big. You have a big flower like that, great big ball like that, beautiful white flowers. And you've got 6-inch pots. Now, Annabelle could be expensive, it could be hard to get. And we've got 6-inch pot reduced to $26.99 and 8-inch pots reduced to $33.99. And the 8-inch pots are really quite substantial. Show them King Lebowski, really quite a good. And if you look at those 8-inch pots, they've got flower buds forming now. They're going to flower this summer.
Perfect. Ian asks, where's the tutu?
Where's the tutu? It's in the wash, mate. But I could go get it off the line if you could give me a few, how many, what do you reckon?
A few roses?
Yeah, a few roses.
All right, well, if people really want it, I'll put a target in the comments section.
Or if you really don't want to see me in a pink tutu,
it could be for the gorilla or Chris, yeah.
What could they do? Like, what if they don't want to see me in a pink tutu? Not
Just
everybody.
don't give us any roses.
What could they? So what we could do is we could threaten that I could put on and parade around in a pink tutu. But anyway,
oh yeah, maybe if well, you could threaten that the. Oh yeah, we've got to figure out if they actually want it or not though. But yes, you could do that.
Okay, so what we've got is Ayesha. Ayesha is a strong growing, large growing hydrangea with a beautiful tight pink little flower, beautiful soft pink, wonderful hydrangea to have. And Ayesha, and it's a big growing hydrangea. So if you want a big spectacular hydrangea in a beautiful pink, beautifully textured tight little flower, there it is, Ayesha, and they're only $29.99 for a beautiful 8-inch pot.
Beautiful. All right, moving along to our next product on the
now
Growers
we've
Flash
got
sale here.
Greenspire hydrangea. Is that the Greenspire there? We've got Greenspire. So Greenspire hydrangea. So your Greenspire hydrangea. Now, what this does is the flowers start off green, and it's a beautiful conical flower. It starts off green and turns to white, and then in autumn it turns back to green again with little hints of pink. So you've got quite a bit going on with that flower. Now, what your Greenspire is, it's a tough, large growing hydrangea. So if you want, in America they talk about hydrangea trees, and your Greenspire is the sort of thing that could be grown into a hydrangea tree. So for a nice big hydrangea, go for a Greenspire.
Perfect. All right,
and they're only $59.99 for a beautiful big 10-inch pot Greenspire, and that is your sort of classic hydrangea tree.
All right, Growers Direct Flash Sale, King Lebowski's sale. As we check out the hydrangeas right now, you can purchase any of these products right now off our website, or you can come in store. We're open all long weekend. Get yourself a free tomato while you're here with every purchase.
And what's exciting is that we've got lots and lots of different sorts of hydrangeas. Hydrangeas can be hard to get. At your local nursery, you go in there, they've got 1 or 2 different sorts. They don't know nothing about hydrangeas. We know about hydrangea. I'm what's called a hydrangea specialist.
That's right. King Lebowski knows all about hydrangeas as well, don't you, Lebowski? Yeah.
Now what we've got here is Sundae Fraise. Now Sundae Fraise is the most sought after and hardest to get of all hydrangeas. It's a paniculata hydrangea. If you were to grow a hydrangea in the sun, probably, and lots of people do, lots of people want to grow a hydrangea in the sun, with plenty of water and a little bit of care, you can grow a Sundae Fraise in direct hot sunlight. And Sundae Fraise, nice bushy one, strong grower, amazing white flowers that float like hot air balloons above the plant. And these flowers turn pale pink and then a deep pink as you go into autumn. So they change colour from white to pale pink to deep pink. And so that's so Sundae Fraise, grow it in the hot sun. 10-inch pots down to $59.99, 8-inch pots down to $39.99.
Perfect. Growers Direct Flash Sale. It's King Lebowski's sale.
Yeah. And what we've got here is the Hydrangea Tea Time Blue. And these are reduced to $32.99. Look at them, they're covered in beautiful blue flowers. This is, now, Tea Time is a wonderful hydrangea. This is the hydrangea, it's like every man's hydrangea. This is the hydrangea, it's a compact hydrangea, it doesn't grow too big. So if you're worried about hydrangeas growing too big in your garden, this is it's not a mini hydrangea, this is a Tea Time is a mid-sized hydrangea that's not too big, beautiful round flowers. It's a macrophylla hydrangea, full flowers, beautiful round flowers, and these are only $32.99, and you can come in and buy them or go online and buy them in flower right now. Now we've got the Tea Time Pink in a 6-inch pot, $32.99, a mid-sized grower, beautiful mid-pink, a lovely succulent mid-pink, at only $32.99. Now we've got the Tea Time White.
Yep, beautiful. Every customer who comes in this weekend and purchases any plant will get a free tomato bush as well.
Yeah, and it's not just any old tomato bush, it's the Red Robin. It's the Red Robin. Now here, the Red Robin compact tomato that produce lots of medium-sized tomatoes. We'll produce them in a pot or a small garden bed, and you can enjoy summer and tomatoes all at once.
Yeah, and limited quantity, isn't it? You've only got a couple of them left. So you got to get in here nice and quick.
Yeah, I only got 1,000 of them left, so you got to get down here before that 1,000 tomatoes go.
There you go.
Now here we've got Tea Time White, a beautiful creamy white, lovely 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 hydrangea in white, and only $32.99 for a white tea time. Tea time, your mid-size hydrangea. Now, if you're finding your local store hasn't got too many hydrangeas, we've got plenty of we've got a big range of hydrangeas.
Beautiful.
And $32.99.
All right, that's it. King Lebowski's sale going off right now.
Yeah. Now have a look at this King Lebowski. Show them that beautiful red tag there. This is a red ball. If you want a rich red hydrangea, this would be great to grow and have in a pot and bring it out for Christmas. So a beautiful red hydrangea. And these ones here, there's 5 or 6 flowers forming on every plant, and these will give you beautiful red hydrangeas for this Christmas. So if you imagine in the house, you've got your Christmas tree, you've got your Christmas decorations, and there on the coffee table, a fabulous red hydrangea, beautiful bright red flowers. Nothing could be more Christmassy than a nice red hydrangea for Christmas.
Absolutely.
And these are only $39.99 and beautifully grown, lovely dark green foliage, perfect on the coffee table for Christmas.
That's it. Growers Direct Flash Sale. We have the best prices on these plants. Limited quantities do apply, so you do need to be quick.
Show them, King Lebowski, show them this label. This is a beautiful, it's a soft blue with white centers in the flower. So it's called Blueberries and Cream. And what could you think that'd be nicer than blueberries and cream? Beautiful combination. So lovely soft blue and white, blueberries and cream, a beautiful hydrangea, and it's $43.99. So $43.99 for blueberries and cream.
Fantastic. Miss Queenie says, I'm looking at 60 Westringia Wanabe Gem, 6-inch pot. Is that a small one, and how quick will it grow?
Wanabe Gem, I think Wanabe Gem is more of a medium to larger size, and if I was after a small one, I would go for some of the Ausbreed like Grey Box or Aussie Box would be a good small one. And in a more common one, you might go for a Coastal Rosemary to be small.
Okay, there you go, Miss Queen. There's a couple of selections.
Yeah, and if you speak to our staff, they can organise 60 of any of those ones for you.
Yeah, give us a call, 03 9359 3331, and King Lebowski will answer your call.
Mention you like King Lebowski, and we'll give you a discount.
Actually, King Lebowski will answer the phone for you. How's that sound?
Yeah.
He won't say much, though.
He talks gorilla.
Talks gorilla, that's it.
Yeah. Say something, King Lebowski. There we are, King Lebowski saying something. So here we are, Hydrangea Candlelight. And our Candlelight is a sun-hardy paniculata hydrangea. It's got a different sort of a leaf to your normal hydrangea. And so it'll take a bit of sun. It comes out white in springtime and turns pale pink and dark pink. And you get this lovely effect as you go into autumn where you've got white flowers, pink flowers and dark pink flowers. So you get this triple coloured effect as you go into autumn. And so your Candlelight hydrangea is just $33.99.
And they will flower soon, right?
Yeah. Now last year, the grower delivered a truckload of these, this one here, it's called Graffiti, and he delivered it in flower, and we sold a truckload in about a day. And in flower, this is one of the most spectacular hydrangeas. It comes out white in the spring with a hint of green, and then it turns a wonderful combination of greens and pinks and whites as you go into autumn. So Graffiti, now Graffiti is a sun-hardy hydrangea. The grower grows these in a full hot sunny paddock. Sun-hardy hydrangea, so you can grow these in the sun. You can grow them in the shade as well. And it's a fairly compact paniculata hydrangea. So if you want to grow a paniculata in a pot, you choose this one here. It's a smaller grower than the other ones that we've been offering. So hydrangea paniculata Graffiti, $34.99, a great price.
Perfect. And when do they flower, Chris?
They start flowering about now, and then they'll flower right into autumn.
Lovely. That sounds great.
Okay, so what we've got here is we've got the Pee-wee hydrangea. This is one of my favourite hydrangeas. I use this in my garden designs all the time. The reason why I like Pee-wee is Pee-wee has beautiful burgundy autumn colour, and the burgundy autumn colour hangs on right through the winter. So instead of dropping leaves and going bare as you go into winter, this one holds on to beautiful burgundy foliage. Now Pee-wee is a low grower. It only grows knee high, so it's great for a mass planted sort of almost like a ground cover. Beautiful oak. Show them a close up. Lovely oak leaf foliage. Beautiful oak leaf foliage. white flowers, and the white flowers are lovely conical shape, and then burgundy autumn colour. So for year-round colour and interest, you can't go past a peewee. And peewee also, if you want a nice low hydrangea, one that doesn't get too big, peewee's the one to buy. And peewee's got year-round colour and interest.
Beautiful.
And they're $24.99, which is nice and cheap.
$24.99, that's awesome.
Yeah.
What size bush do they grow to, actually?
They'd get probably 1 metre wide and knee high.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah. Now what we've got here is Snowflake. Now Snowflake is another oak leaf hydrangea. It holds its leaves through the winter. You've got beautiful autumn colour. Snowflake grows 1.5 metres tall. So your Snowflake is going to grow 1.5 metres tall, and it has an amazing double white flower. So twice the number of petals of a normal flower. So a beautiful double white flower on the Snowflake hydrangea.
All right, Growers Direct flash sale. It's King Lebowski's sale happening right now.
Now, what you're seeing here is an amazing range of hydrangeas. Now, this one here is called Popcorn Candy. Now, what Popcorn Candy does is it gradually, it starts out pink, but it turns different colours as you go into autumn, and you get pinks and whites and pale greens and creams and all different colours in it. So it gives you a lovely mix of colour, Popcorn Candy does. So Popcorn Candy, and it's a nice big growing hydrangea, and it is nice and cheap. It's only $30.99.
All right, these are all part of the sale. You get on it right now.
Now here we have an amazing hydrangea called Trailblazer. Now what Trailblazer does is as soon as the warm weather comes, it starts growing and flowering. It flowers on the new wood, and you can bring it inside and flower it inside. You can grow it inside, you can grow it outside, you can grow it under the porch, you can grow it in the hot sun, you can grow it wherever you want, and you water and fertilise it, and it just grows, and there's fresh flowers coming all the time. And the flowers, show them the label. The flowers are an amazing combination of white and purple. So a beautiful hydrangea in white and purple, and only $43.99. This is the hydrangea that's going to change hydrangea growing forever. So Trailblazer, just get one and try it out, because this is the new wave of hydrangeas that grow and flower again and again and again.
Absolutely incredible colour contrast. Thanks to everyone who's joined us on this live, and thank you to those of you who are sharing the live as well. Helps others discover this incredible sale that we have happening right now. It's on a weekly basis. Products and specials change from week to week, and they are limited stock does apply. So if you see something you like here today, best to snap it up. You'll get it at the Growers Direct flash sale price.
Yeah, and what we're doing is we're starting off by going in deep on hydrangeas, because right now hydrangeas are really, really popular. They're the ants' pants. Now here's a beautiful hydrangea. This develops, you can grow this one in the sun. It develops beautiful burgundy foliage with an amazing vivid red flower, and it's called Tuxedo Pink. So it's a vivid pink flower, not a red flower.
Yeah.
And this has been reduced to $43.99. So if you want a hydrangea with a real difference, a hot, rich pink flower and dark purple foliage out in the sun, brilliant hydrangea, really, really different. There it is there. Look at that there. Look at that dark foliage. Look at that hot pink flower.
Perfect.
So Tuxedo Pink, only $43.99.
That's it. All right, King Lebowski's sale. What could you say, you know?
Now here's an amazing thing. You've all heard of English box, but very few people have seen British box. Now British box is faster, tougher, and even more British than English box.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And here it is here, and you'll feel like you're shoplifting buying these. So if you've got something ugly you want to cover up, and you need a big green evergreen on the cheap, a few people have been fixing up houses to sell, have been buying these. And these are $24.99. So $24.99. Look at the size of this big evergreen here. A British box, a good hardy British box.
It's crazy.
British box, $24.99. Unbelievable value.
Cheaper, $24.99.
You could go anywhere in Melbourne, you won't get a bigger, better evergreen for less.
You sure that's not a typo? The price?
No, well, it's for real. $24.99.
How many per metre do you need to do to get a nice thick bushy hedge of them?
Oh look, I was helping a bloke who was selling his house. We put them in a metre apart, and it looked terrific.
Wow, that's amazing. All right, guys. Well, look, limited quantities do apply at these prices. So if you do like,
actually, I did make a mistake. It's $29.99. Sorry, but even
so, at that, it's still very
ridiculously
good.
cheap, crazy cheap.
Head over to our website, hellohelloplants.com.au, where you can find the live sales tab and find all of these products which are on sale right now. You can scan the QR code or jump into the comment section to find where this sale is live. All right, let's check out the next product here on the show.
Dutch box. Look at these 10-inch Dutch box. Unbelievable. Look at these 8-inch Dutch box. Look at these Dutch box.
Fantastic.
Direct from Holland. What it is, we
Just
hijacked the barge. We hijacked the barge straight from Holland, full of Dutch box. And look at it here. We've got 6-inch Dutch box. Look at the size and quality of those. So your 6-inch Dutch box is only $5.99. Ridiculous. Your 8-inch Dutch box. Your 8-inch Dutch box is $14.99. So have a look at that for $14.99.
That's great.
And then your monster 10-inch box, a ridiculous $39.99. You could make an instant Dutch box.
That's it. Don't forget, every customer gets a free tomato plant this week only, or while they last.
In store only.
Yeah, so limit one per customer. Must purchase something.
Yeah, you come in store, purchase something, and you're getting a free tomato plant worth $5. We're doing it for free.
For free, now, every customer, every purchase.
Here's an amazing deal. This English box here is $4.99. Now, if you went to some of the big wholesalers around Melbourne and offered to buy a thousand English box for $4.99 each, GST inclusive, they'd laugh at you because $4.99. They'd say, "Oh, we're not doing that, mate."
That's bigger than the bear even, isn't it? Yeah, for that price. Yeah. Very good. So $4.99 for the 6-inch English box as part of this sale.
Yeah, unbelievable. $4.99 English box. Yeah, incredible. There it is.
And how long do you have a decent hedge with that size there?
I reckon put them in 5 to the metre. Beautiful hedge in 12 months.
There you go.
Yeah. So $4.99. Plant 5 to the metre. I expect to sell heaps of these this weekend. People will come in. They'll grab themselves 50 or 100 of these English box.
Yeah.
And then what they're going to do is they're going to get a free tomato, and they're going to be growing their own tomatoes.
That's right. Come and get your free tomatoes. Every customer who purchases something in store gets one free tomato. Come on in. It's fun, you know. You get to grow it, and you'll be eating them in 5 or 6 weeks, as Chris says.
Now look at this. These are 3-inch Japanese box. Now, Japanese box is a fast growing, it's a brightly coloured green, and it's a fast grower. You grow a 6-foot Japanese box hedge, grow a 6-foot Japanese box hedge in 2 or 3 years. And look at the size of them, beautiful big plants in 3-inch pots. Great way to transform your property. And these Japanese box are only $4.99 each, and they're nearly a foot tall. Fantastic value.
They're big too, yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. Okay, so let's go to
move on to our next one. Yeah, they're really big. It's all part of the Growers Direct Flash Sale. We get the best items here at the best prices.
And boy, we've got some deals here. Tom Thumb. Now, Tom Thumb is the box hedge that's not a box. And it's the box hedge. If you've got tough conditions, if you've got a bit of salt in the soil, a bit of salt in the water, if you've got too much heat, if you've got terrible clay, if you've got something wrong with your place and you have been struggling to grow English box, you can grow Tom Thumb. Tom Thumb is the one that grows where you can't grow English box. It'll grow anywhere. Beautiful glossy green. Grows twice as fast as English box and really, really tough. Can be a bit expensive, but we've got them in 6-inch pots, big and beautiful, for $5.99. Look at what you get for $5.99. So Tom Thumb, $5.99.
And hello to Susanna. Thanks for the wave. And Chris, do you have the little lime hydrangeas?
Little lime? No, I don't. But what we can do is we could do a price and availability and try and find them.
Okay, yeah, give us a call, 03 935 9331, and we'll be able to look into that for you there. What was the name? Denmark. Right.
Now what we've got here is a standard ficus flash. Now these are the beautiful ball on sticks. Grow them up the garden path, grow them up the driveway, put them along the front fence, and in 1 year you can grow that green ball into a beautiful big green ball. and very, very tough, very easy to look after. If you're not a real keen gardener, but you want your garden to look flash, this is a great plant for you. And Ficus Flash Standard, 8-inch pot, reduced from $49.99 to $29.99. That's a great price, $29.99.
There you go. Torlux says, holy crap, I grew up watching your commercials. Can't believe you're still going.
Yeah, and I hope to keep going for a little bit longer too. So
yeah, what's your, if you don't mind, Torlux, love to know what your age is, because it'd be good to know what the age group is that they grew up watching.
Yeah.
What, they're probably in their 30s now.
Yeah, or it could be in their 60s.
Yeah.
I've been
in
around
their 70s
for a while,
even,
haven't I? Yeah.
Oh, 30 is, Torlux is 30.
Yeah,
There you go.
it.
Okay,
that's about
cool.
the right age.
Yeah, makes
So
sense.
here we are, Ligustrum Boxleaf Privet. And if you want a fast growing hedge, say you want to grow a hedge 1 metre high in 1 year, 2 metres high in 2 years, or you want to chop it off at a metre, or you want to grow it up to 2 metres. If you want a fast English box style hedge, if you want one that's really, really tough, that frost, heat, wind won't kill it, Ligustrum Boxleaf Privet, and they're 6-inch pots, beautiful, healthy, big bushy plants, $5.99.
Yeah,
so
for those guys
$5.99.
there, yeah, that's it. And then the big one, the 8-inch?
Oh, the 8-inch pot. So if you want to grow a 2 metre hedge in say 12 months, you can plant these ones here. And the 8-inch box is only $11.99. So $11.99, and they're 3 foot tall.
And then what? So to get that to 2 metres, how long to get your 2 metre hedge out of that tall one?
I reckon 12 months.
Wow. All right, so really fast.
Plenty of water, plenty of fertiliser.
And you'll be off to a good start.
Now have a look at this. These are advanced. They're advanced. Look at the size. Look at the quality. Look at that. Advanced standard lily pillies, and
Very
they
good.
are $29.99. Big thick stems, big bushy heads, healthy
Yeah.
and strong, and $29.99.
Yeah, King Lebowski's got it.
Yeah.
All right, does King Lebowski need a rest, or we're going all right?
Okay.
Yeah, go have a rest, King Lebowski.
Okay, so here we've got the Peter Pan Agapanthus, and it is only now look, what you get is we give you a really decent plant. We give you a really decent plant. There it is there. We'll give you a really decent plant, a nice bushy plant in a 3-inch pot. And the thing is that when other people sell these, they often sell them in 6-inch pots. They charge $15 each. And if you want to do a nice border with 10 or 20 of them, it's going to send you broke. You might have to go down and get a bank loan just to do a border. But with these ones here, they're only $4.99. So if you bought a whole tray of 20, you would be able to do about 7 metres of border, and 20 of these is going to cost you under $100.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, so basically we've made the dwarf blue agapanthus border affordable for everybody.
Yeah, and they're the beautiful Peter Pan varieties here, so
that's
don't
right,
get massive. Hey, Andy asks, I'm in South Australia. How much is delivery for the Tom Thumb plants? Is there a minimum quantity?
What you do is you talk to one of the girls here, and what I would do for South Australia is we could put 50 in a box and post them across to you.
Okay, 50 in a box.
Yeah, if you send it by truck, it could be, if you wanted two or 300, we send it by truck. But just if you wanted 50 or less, we could post them across to you.
All right.
And one of the girls that does postage could quote that. I can't really quite do it offhand.
Yeah, great. So give us a call, Andy, 03 9359 3331, and one of our sales girls will be able to hook you up.
And actually, because it's a bit hot and dry and a bit of salt and problems and stuff, I've actually sent them over to South Australia before, and customers have done really well with them.
Oh, they do good over there, do they?
Yeah, they do really good, yeah.
That's great. There you go,
now,
Andy.
Elijah Blue Fescue, a beautiful blue fescue. Have a look at this here. Some fescues get out of hand and fall apart and do terrible things, but your Elijah Blue Fescue is the one to own. But the problem with it is it can cost $15 in your local store. We've got them here for $7.99. So $7.99 for Elijah Blue Fescue.
Fantastic. All right, it's all part of this Growers Direct flash sale, King Lebowski's sale.
Now,
Get 'em while they're hot.
Lamandra Frosty Top. Now, Frosty Top, if you're doing a native garden with that coastal look, Frosty Top is a great addition. It stays green all year round. It doesn't grow too big. It doesn't get out of hand. And Frosty Top We've got them, normally they're a $15, $16 item. We've got them for $9.99. So I'll give you a look at that. There's your frosty top there.
Yeah.
So $9.99 for frosty top. Isn't that fantastic?
Up a bit, yeah.
$9.99. Lamandra frosty tops, $9.99.
Fantastic.
So a great lens, great for that coastal look, great in the native garden, and only $9.99.
Yeah, order them now on the Growers Direct flash sale page on the website at hellohelloplants.com.au.
Scan this page here, and we've got 100 specials ready to go, and you can get in and you can buy them, and we do free delivery over most of Victoria, most of the habitated parts of Victoria. Free delivery, you can buy over the phone, you can buy online, jump in the ute, head down here, fill your ute up.
Yeah, or come in store, and every purchase gets a free tomato plant.
Yeah, and it's a big bushy $5 tomato plant that's about to bear fruit.
That's it. So come get your free tomato plant if you're close enough. Come in and purchase.
Imagine having tomatoes like this forming in your garden.
That's right. That's where it's going to get to. You know, huge
in no time
like
at all.
No time at all.
Now, right now, one of the most sought after, one of the trendiest plants around is your society garlic. And if you're into society garlic, the trendiest type of society garlic is this beautiful variegated society garlic. This is the hard one to get. It has a beautiful stripy leaf. Have a look here, I'll show it to you. And it has these beautiful blue flowers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, look at this.
It's just coming out on that one.
Yeah, so this is the ultimate, this is the ant's pants. This is the ant's pants of society garlic. Now, and the thing is that we sell these for a great price, because what it is, we know that people who buy society garlic often like to buy 10 or 20 of them. They like to buy 10 or 20 of them and do a bit of a border.
Yeah.
And because it's a wonderful low maintenance border, it's a hedge that you don't have to trim, and it goes beautiful with a cottage garden. So it's a wonderful thing to have.
Yeah.
And people wanting to buy a border, often they can cost $16, $17 each at your local store in a 6-inch pot. And again, you know, you'd have to take out a bank loan to do a border. But with these ones, these variegated ones here, they're only $5.99, $5.99. So you could get that whole tray of 20 for $119.80.
There you go, Growers Direct flash sale. King Lebowski sale, showing you the edibles at the moment. All of these products are on sale right now on the website. You can purchase them at these prices, limited quantities apply.
Now, red Gauntlet strawberries. These are the strawberries that professionals grow. They grow them by the acre and they produce those beautiful, tasty strawberries. But what happens if you grow these yourself and put your own natural fertilizers on them, you get sweeter strawberries than what you can get in the store. So more beautiful and sweeter strawberries, bigger, better strawberries. And these are only $4.99. But just as a small aside, if you were to bring your kids down to the nursery here, they can buy a little 3-inch pot strawberry. All they need to do is give your kids a $1 coin, and they can go up to the counter and they can get themselves a strawberry plant for $1. And that's a red Gauntlet strawberry, same as this, the baby brothers of these, $1 each. And if they get them now, by Christmas they'll have their own strawberries growing, and they'll learn the connection between planting, caring and eating. So it's a great thing for the kids. A little promo that we've got going here, strawberry plants for the kids, for what the kids can buy for $1.
That's right, kids for $1, limit 2 per child, is that right? 2?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
We even had a video about some old bloke who tried to pretend he was only 12, wasn't it? Yeah, some old bloke came in here, and you seen that video?
Yeah, we've seen the video.
Yeah, he came in here and he tried to fool me, but I said, you were born in 1935.
So that's a good thing. Don't try and fool us. We'll be able to figure it out from your ID. But we've got $1 strawberry, you got free tomatoes, all in store only, of course.
Yeah, and there's other things actually. While we're here, we've got a maple show on in the nursery at the moment. Now, if you were to come down here, I've got 57 different types of Japanese maple, not just any old maple, but Japanese maples. I've got 57 different sorts of Japanese maples in at the moment. And these ones here, and these are just typical of the sort of maples that we've got. These are Atropurpureum. They're the beautiful purple one. They're a small growing maple. They're one of the most popular maples you can get. And these ones here, they're nearly 3 foot tall, $49.99. So $49.99 for a 3-foot Atropurpureum maple. And then these ones here, these are not quite 6 foot. I'm 6 foot. They're not quite 6 foot. And these ones here are upright Japanese maple. They're reduced from $2.89 to $1.99. So you can get an advanced one for $1.99, or you can get a beautiful semi-advanced one for $49.99. So, and that's, but come down here and check out our maple collection. We've got 57 different varieties of maples. I don't think a nursery's ever put on a better maple show than what we've got right now. Now here we've got a coral bark maple, a Sango Kaku it's sometimes called. Now this is the one with the amazing crimson stems in the winter, beautiful crimson stems and bright maidenhair fern green foliage in springtime. And then in autumn you get shades of pink and shades of orange, all different colours on it in the autumn, and then finally it goes bright red and the leaves fall, and then you're back to brilliant red stems. If you could only pick one tree in your garden, I reckon Senkaki maple. Doesn't grow too big, easy to look after, delivers colour 365 days of the year. So your Senkaki maple is, and this is a big advanced one. I'm 6 foot tall. You can see it's substantially taller than me.
Yeah, it's over 7 foot.
Yeah, and it's $199. Now these have been selling for $300, but right now on our Grower Direct Flash show, on our King Lebowski sale, our King Lebowski
Grower Direct Flash. Where he rescues the princess.
Yeah, yeah. And so it's $199.
Fantastic, nearly half price.
Yeah.
Now Sue asks, are these prices at all Hello Hello stores, or is it only at this one?
At all Hello Hello stores, which is only at this one. Okay. Because that's all we got.
All right, so they're at all Hello Hello stores.
Yeah, so actually, I'll tell you a little story.
Oh, it's online too. You should mention that.
Online. Yeah. And we've got these bright green vans with a picture of this good-looking bloke on the side in a pink dress. At any rate, you can get these delivered to Ballarat, Bendigo. Spend over $300 to get them delivered to Ballarat, Bendigo, Currumbara. And
Larry says, he, sold. And then you've kind of answered Larry's question. He just said, how do we buy? So yeah, you can either do it online, Larry, hellohelloplants.com.au, scan that QR code, jump in the comments section. Actually, I don't think there's anything in the TikTok comment section.
I delivered a load.
Anyway.
I did a free delivery to Geelong and the guy was real upset. You know why he was upset?
Why?
Because he lives in Currumbara.
Oh my God.
Anyway, there we are. So, yeah, he thought we should have done the free delivery to Currumbara where he lives.
Oh wow, Sue says, thanks, I actually live around the corner. I didn't realise you were the only store. I've been hearing the ads on radio since I was a kid. Well, Chris in another lifetime had multiple stores, but... Yeah,
that's right. But actually what we did was, this one store, I used to have 6 stores, this one store, I got 6 vans delivering all over the place, and this one store sells more plants than when I had 6 stores. And partly, it's very much the future of retailing, because what it was, when I had 6 stores, the running costs were really high and my plants were a little bit expensive. And so I cut back to 1 store, and my plants are very, very cheap. Like here, this is a rare type of Japanese maple, a trident maple, and it's nearly up to my chin. Look at that, fantastic. And it's only $17.99, so $17.99. Now what's good about a trident maple is if you've been struggling, say you lived out in the Wimmera, or you lived out the back of Yea or Seymour, a bit hot and dry and windy, and you've struggled to grow Japanese maples, what you'll find, if you dig a nice big hole, plant him nice, give him a bit of a drink occasionally, he will grow, he will deliver fantastic autumn colour. He's a beautifully shaped, one of my favourite trees, but twice as tough as your common Japanese maple. So a rare and wonderful Chinese maple. We're not charging $50 or $60, we're charging $17.99 for a trident maple.
Wow, they're huge too. Yeah, they're the ones you said you see all across of Japan as well, like they're the actual maples. Yeah. Sue says, okay, makes sense. Yes, thank you for your comment, Sue. And why not come in and get yourself a, when you purchase something, get yourself a free tomato. You can spend $1, spend $1,000, get your free tomato.
Yeah.
Phil says, need to open another store on the peninsula.
Might too.
Be good down there, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
And then 007 tells King Lebowski, please tell him to do up his zipper. Or is that Chris? Thanks, 007. Jesus. This is what happens when you go live.
Right, okay, so there we are.
There's all sorts of shenanigans.
Yep.
Well, you can't cover up anything with post-production once you go live. We did strip the gorilla at the start of the live.
Yeah, that's right.
You can re-watch this live too on YouTube when we're finished. It'll be posted at Hello Hello Plants on YouTube. So if you want to watch any funny moments like that one just there, you can re-watch it. Thanks for the heads up, 007.
So Japanese maple. Now this is an amazing deal. Look at these Japanese maple. If you've always wanted a Japanese maple, now the thing is you can cut, these are $9.99. Beautiful bushy Japanese maples for $9.99 in a 6-inch pot. Unbelievable value. Now say you came down and you treated yourself to a $9.99 Japanese maple this weekend, you could walk away with a big bushy tomato. Which one of those? Let's show them the sort of tomato. So we'll show King Lebowski will walk away.
We'll show the real
We'll show
deal.
the real thing.
But it's
King
still
Lebowski
good.
walking away with his free tomato plant when he buys his $9.99 Japanese maple.
Come and get your free tomato plant.
So King Lebowski can be a typical customer. He comes in, he buys himself a Japanese maple, and then he walks away. He walks away. Here's the Japanese maple here. He walks away. You can walk out
got that. There you go. Off you go, King
free
Lebowski.
tomato plant. This is a typical situation that's going to happen 1,000 times this weekend. He spent $9.99 and he gets a free $5. He gets a free $5.
Tomato's gone.
He gets a free $5 tomato plant.
It's a great deal. Exactly.
No nursery's ever done a deal like this before.
That's right. I think this next question is a joke, but I'm not sure because it could be real. Do you have any dangleberry plants?
Dangleberries? We've got some dangleberries out the back. Come around and I'll show you, okay?
The gorilla might have some dangleberries. Yeah. I think. It's not a real berry, isn't it?
It is a real berry, but it's one more often seen in the bedroom.
Or at King Lebowski's house, maybe.
Yeah. So here we are. So, if you take King Lebowski into the bedroom, you might get to see a dangleberry. So here we are. Where are we at? I've lost my place.
Keep your comments clean, guys.
Okay, so Weeping Silver Birch 1.8. This is an amazing special. This. We should. I think you should beat your chest to this one. Beat your chest and show, because this is an amazing special. It's a chest beating moment. There we are. Announce it with a chest beating. And what we got here is a weeping birch, a beautiful weeping birch with a white trunk in a 16-inch pot. Now anywhere else you'd be paying $300 for something like this. We're doing them for $149.99. Imagine this. This could be the centerpiece in a beautiful $1 million home right out in the front garden. One of these is your centerpiece. Beautiful tree. And $149.99. Go anywhere else and it may not even be as fresh and as good as this. Is a beautiful fresh plant.
Good price,
straight from the grower. The grower is sacrificing them for $149.99.
All right, if you want that particular one right now, just there, give us a call, 0393593331. That could be yours.
You can have this one here right now.
Yeah, we'll set it aside for you right now. Give us a call, 0393593331.
We've got more of them. How many we got? We've got silver birch weeping. We've got 20 of them.
Okay, we've got 20 at that price.
So 20 people could come in. Now,
hey, just quickly, Jay just asked, needs suggestion for plant ideas. We have a new house, no plans yet. So I was going to suggest a free garden design service.
I reckon a free garden design, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be the best way to do it, Jay. Just head over to hellohelloplants.com.au and look for that service there, free garden design. Now, and then, sorry, just quickly, Bark and Laurel says, I'd love to come in for a front yard consultation. Are you guys slammed at the moment? Like, what's the wait list on getting the free garden design?
Do you know that today we've got some quiet spots? We've had a couple of cancellations.
Oh, wow. There you go. Yeah. Jump on it.
But I reckon if you got hold of Jody, we could slot you in pretty quick.
All right, Bark and Laurel, quickly call us, 0393593331, and just ask for, if you ask for Jody, she looks after all of our bookings for the free garden designs.
Yeah, this is the one
cool.
here.
We'll continue on with
we'll show them that one as well. Show them the berries.
Time in 2 or 3 weeks for you.
Okay, now what we've got here is something quite revolutionary. This is an Eric Gannett dogwood. Now it has beautiful creamy green flowers that take on shades of pink as we get further into the season, and this flowers right through to Christmas. But what's interesting about Eric Gannett, up in the hills there's a type of type of dogwood which is called an environmental weed, and it's a Cornus capitata. And this is a hybrid cross between a Cornus florida and a Cornus capitata. And what it is that this, where a lot of people struggle to grow dogwoods, this dogwood here is as the toughest dogwood on the planet. And it comes into flower now, flowers right through to Christmas, gets beautiful pink tonings on it, and as it matures it becomes it'll be absolutely laden with flowers.
At Christmas time?
Yeah, at Christmas time.
Yeah.
It's probably the most beautiful dogwood there is. It's only available in Australia. Eric Gannett, if you've had trouble growing a dogwood and you want a really, really tough dogwood, you buy Eric Gannett, and it's related.
Wow.
And what it is, it's related between the very delicate, it's crossed between the very delicate Cornus florida, beautiful flowering dogwood, and the Cornus capitata, which is the environmental weed. So it's a fabulous combo.
Great. Layla asks, any Monstera albo available?
Monstera?
Yeah, Monstera albo.
Albo? No, we could do a price availability and try and find that one. Now what we've got here, let's have a look at this. What we've got here is these mulberries here. Now this is a standard weeping mulberry for $199.99. This is a more mature one that's a little bit more expensive, but what's interesting is you can see that these mulberries actually develop edible fruit. Now if you buy this one here,
oh wow, it's got heaps of mulberries.
Next year you'll have a nice crop of mulberries like this.
I don't know if you can see that in the camera, but there's actually, I'll try and zoom right in.
So beautiful, tasty, dark red, sweet, delicious mulberries. This is the weeping tree that delivers edible fruit, and we've got them. Normally they're $300 and $400. Here you've got nice weeping mulberries for $199.99.
Incredible. Hey, Jay just says, yeah, for the driveway. That's right. Yeah, I think a free garden design service will be the way to go.
Yep.
And Lily, the grey tabby cat.
Sexy black pine to go with this.
Lily, the grey tabby cat asks, any echinacea available?
Echinacea. Yes, we do. We've got echinacea in there now.
There you go. Sue says, I love the banter in this live. Thank you, Sue, for joining us. And make sure to share this live far and wide. Like it. There is a goal on the TikTok, if you are watching us there, to give us 50 hearts if you want Chris in a pink tutu. But prefer if you don't do that, but up to you guys if you really want to.
Now here's a Japanese black pine here. Now every classic Japanese garden has a black pine in it, but they can be expensive. This one here is $269, but right now we've got this young black pine ready to be trimmed and trained into a beautiful classic shape. And this pine here is only, I'd have to turn the page, gosh, I don't know what it is. It's only $69.99. So there we are, a classic Japanese black pine for $69.99.
Yes, super nice, that one. Hey, we just got a comment saying your microphone isn't working properly. Could you just let us know again in the comment section if that is the case? We'll get it fixed. There's only one comment saying that, so I'm not 100% sure. And thank you for the rose, Holly. Much appreciated. All right, we'll keep going. Love your work, guys. You're doing... Keep it up. Yeah, so you're welcome, Holly.
We've got a 16-inch pot falling snow weeping cherry. It's the 1.2. Oh, the 1.2. Okay, so this is a Shields weeping cherry, 1.8 meters tall, reduced from $229 to $149.99. So a 2-meter weeping cherry for $149.99.
Hey, what's delivery cost to Mildura, Victoria? Can we hear?
We've really, depending on what you want to get up there.
Hang on. We'll get your microphone back. So we're just Chris is gonna answer
what you want to do, if you want to get stuff to Mildura, what you want to do is talk to one of our salespeople, tell them what you want to get up there, and they'll quote it for you.
All right, so 0393593331. Give us a call. We'll get you up to Mildura. Order over $300, no problemo. All right, sorry. Let's continue. We'll come back to your comments, guys. Thanks for watching. Much appreciated.
Now here we've got a wonderful deal. This is a falling snow. It's 1.2 meters tall. It's going to have a massive crop of...
Hang on a sec. We just got to make sure your sound is right. All good? No sound? All right, we'll swap me then. Which one is it though?
So here we've got a falling snow weeping cherry. This is a beautiful crop of white flowers in springtime. Beautiful white flowers. And this is a small one. You could keep this in a large pot or keep it in a small garden bed. So if you've always wanted a weeping cherry that's not too big, here it is, 1.2 meters tall, and a nice advanced one, plenty of hang on it, $149.99. So $149.99 for a great weeping cherry. Falling snow.
All right, Falling Snow Weeping Cherry is part of the Growers Direct Flash Sale, King Lebowski's sale, happening right now. Order them off our website or come in store. It looks like our microphones are working again, so apologies for that little bit.
Now here we've got a Celtic Cascade. They get beautiful lush green foliage that cascades down to the ground. They come direct. They were developed in Scotland over 100 years ago. Beautiful, beautiful weeping tree. And these ones here, now normally it's hard to get a weeping tree for under $100, but these ones here, $59.99. 1.6 meters tall, $59.99. Weeping Celtic Cascade. Wonderful garden tree to have.
Stanger said the bush is talking. I think that's when you're behind something.
Right.
Yeah, I think we've fixed the microphone, Hot Pies. Thanks for letting us know about that. And Jay says, can you show the one you recommended? That was for the, I don't know what we recommended though for Jay. It was a free garden design service, I'm pretty sure.
No, we recommended something else.
Oh, was it the Weeping Birch? But we did show it. Anyway, maybe just let us know, Jay, what it was. One question here we'll answer. Best thing for fencing off a low fence and evergreen?
A low fence and evergreen. I reckon something like Tom Thumb or Green Rocket. Great for a low fence.
All right, awesome.
Good, tough, lush. Now here's a lovely ground cover. There it is. It has beautiful white flowers for 3 or 4 months of the year. It's called Arenaria Montana. And the great thing about this is the price. These are only $7.99. A lot of stores, like I went over to, what's that big department store
Manning's
again?
Warehouse.
Manning's Warehouse, that's right. Went over to Manning's Warehouse, checked out their cottage specials, and they were $12.99, which is a great price, but it made me realise how great our prices were. We've got things for $6.99, and in this case, $7.99 for an Arenaria Montana. So $12.99 over at them places is pretty good, but $7.99 is bloody amazing.
It's even better, that's right. Yeah, Jay, actually just following up with Jay, was saying the suggestion for the driveway. Do you remember what that was that we spoke about? We might have to come back to it.
No.
Sorry, Jay. Maybe give us a call, 0393593331, and let us know if you want a hedge or, again, if it is for you want to get a free garden design service, you can do that through hellohelloplants.com.au, or you can just come in store and purchase something, get a free tomato while they last. Only a few left, only 1,000 left from King Lebowski's sale. They'll go quick though. I know it sounds like a lot, but we get lots of customers in here, so definitely come in if you can and get your free tomato.
Now what we've got here is an Alba Magna azalea. It's a beautiful, now Alba Magna azalea, beautiful big white flowers. It's a strong grower, it's sun hardy. It's probably one of the world's most popular azaleas. And this is only going to cost you, an Alba Magna azalea, reduced from $29.99 to $25.99. That's a really good price for a nice big azalea like that.
Beautiful. Hey, Jay asked which aloe vera species can be eaten? I think all of them, can't they? Or are they?
No, I think the aloe vera is the one that can be eaten or used as medicinal, rubbed on you.
Okay.
So it is that
because you can drink it as well.
Yeah. So here we've got Azalea Rose Queen. Show them that beautiful label, beautiful rose queen colour at only $25.99 for a lovely big bushy azalea. That'll make a great show in the garden.
Perfect. Thanks for the roses, Jay. Much appreciated.
Now, if you want something really bloody tough and bushy and strong that's going to last you forever, maybe it's going to be a hedge out the front, maybe it's a big bush out the front, maybe you want to trim something, you a lovely big round ball, maybe it's in front of the factory or the beach house, but tough, cheap, pink diosma, 12 big 8-inch pots, covered in flowers for $12.99.
Yeah, and if you search Pink Diosma Hello Plants on YouTube, you'll find one of our most popular videos ever.
Yeah, people love it. Beautiful big balls of it, trimmed up and covered in flowers.
That's
right.
It
shows you just what you can do with a pink diosma.
That's right. Kat asked, my weeping cherry never blossoms. Please, why? Never blossoms.
Never blossoms. I would cultivate around it. I'd fertilise it. I'd give it a good drink in summer. and give it a bit of a boost. They love water, they love fertilizer, and they love to have no grass or weeds around the base.
It's a falling snow.
Falling snow. It should
flowers.
blossom like crazy in spring, but feed it,
Feed it.
water it, cultivate around it, and it should go for you. Now this is amazing. This is an amazing special. This is a gerbera bowl, a 10-inch gerbera bowl. Now gerberas, a single flower can cost $7 or $8 or $10 at the florist. This gerbera bowl, the whole bowl just costs $17.99.
Lovely. Jay just requested if you can state the growth capacity on the plants. I mean, this one's just a small, doesn't get much higher than that, right? Like,
yeah. You could divide that and make 2 bowls out of it and it'd fill 2 bowls.
There you go.
Yeah.
Bit of a tip for you there.
Yeah. So we'll talk a bit more about that growth capacity. Now let's have a look. We've got the Gold Bunny Rose. Now it's a funny thing, roses used to be real cheap to buy, and now you go into your local store and they're 30 and 40 bucks just for a little bush rose. But we've kind of reversed the trend, and that Gold Bunny Bush Rose is only $10.99. So $10.99 for a Gold Bunny Bush Rose.
Excellent. Excellent price. Only part of the Growers Direct Flash Sale. King Lebowski's sale happening right now for the next week. Limited quantity supply.
Now a very popular rose, it's a beautiful sort of reddy brown colour, and it's called Hot Chocolate. Now who doesn't love a bit of hot chocolate?
Yeah.
So Hot Chocolate, beautiful rose, sort of browny red, interesting colour, and $10.99. So $10.99.
There you go. Kat says she's done all that. She's fed it. She's watered it. What do you think? More?
And try Miracle Grow. Miracle Grow, is the fertiliser that will get any plant flowering.
There you go, Kat. Did you hear that? Miracle Grow.
Fertilise with Miracle
Google
Grow.
it now.
Show them this bud here. This is called Lord Gold. Look what a beautiful gold that is. Lord Gold in a bush form. A beautiful rose, unusual rose. You expect to pay 30 or 40 bucks. They're $10.99. So $10.99 for a Lord Gold rose.
That's right. Only in this Growers Direct Flash Sale.
Then, I think one of my favourite roses, this is a rose with very few diseases and problems, a big, fabulously fragrant, brilliant pink flowers, and this one here is called Perfume Delight.
Lovely.
You'd expect to pay 30, 40, 50 bucks for one of those. It's $10.99. $10.99. Now if you came down and bought one of these this weekend, we'd chuck in a free $5 tomato. Yeah.
That's right. Come in. Any purchase for every customer, limit one per customer, free tomato plant.
If you love a pink, this is a really good pink rose. And this is called Queen Elizabeth, beautiful pink rose, $10.99.
All right. Now Jay asked which rose gave fragrance. I think the Perfume Delight.
Perfume Delight would be the best fragrant rose of all those.
There you go, Jay.
Now what we've got here is Autumn Joy. Now look at these. These are just a real joy. Look at the quality and size of these ones here. Now 15, 16 bucks at any other store. Sedum Autumn Joy, just $8.99. $8.99. Now plant those now, and they'll be covered in beautiful pink flowers in autumn. So a beautiful plant to have, beautiful pink flowers in autumn, and $8.99.
All right, King Lebowski, time for a rest. Work health and safety, King Lebowski. Think with that.
Now, the Snowball Bush, beautiful. This is a hardy bush that produces fabulous big snowballs, big white balls of flower. So beautiful Snowball Bush.
Oh, that's a nice size.
And your Snowball Bush, these are a rare and expensive plant, hard to get. And we've got great big advanced ones like that for $49.99. So $49.99 for a beautiful big Snowball Bush.
Great. Yelena says, you are quite literally the sound of my childhood. I used to love your ads.
Oh, great. Thank you.
Thanks for watching.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the
Watch
sound
out for the wombats
members.
out the front, mate.
That's it. And for those of our overseas viewers, what's a wombat?
Oh, it's a very friendly little Aussie creature.
Yeah. Gives you a friendly little nibble on the knees and you can pat it.
So here we've got, now look, if you wanted to brighten up your garden, if your place is looking a little dull, you could plant these in the garden, or you could plant them in a pot. You just keep them in the bowl, and And some stores are charging $12 or $13 or $14 for a little tiny pot of these. We've got these for $19.99 for a great big 10-inch pot, chock-a-block full of white flowers. Water them, fertilise them, and they'll just flower and flower and flower and flower and flower and flower and flower. Use them as a hanging basket. Use them in if you've got some big old pots around the house where the plants have died or look really buggy, just pull them out, throw them in the rubbish and chuck these in there and freshen up around the house. Freshen up, bring it to life. At $19.99 you could afford half a dozen of these to brighten up your whole garden.
Yeah, they look really good and they're in full flower right now as part of this Growers Direct flash sale, just for you guys.
Now what we've got here is Carpogrotus Hot Pink, and they are only $2.99, so $2.99. Now Carpogrotus, really tough. It's an Australian native, and you can cut, if you've got an embankment, a sand dune, if you've got a whole big area you want to cover up and you want low maintenance, you don't want to have to water it, Carpogrotus is the no water, no care way to cover up an area. And then from the middle of winter to the middle of spring, they're covered in great big colourful flowers.
Fantastic. It's King Lebowski's sale. You can get some great deals on these plants. Limited quantities do apply. Head over to the QR code or helloplants.com.au, or you can simply jump on the phone 039359 331, or come in store and get one of these products you like and get a free tomato plant. Every customer gets a free tomato plant with their purchase.
So here we've got Blue Convolvulus. Now Blue Convolvulus, beautiful plant. There it is there, lovely. And what's great about Blue Convolvulus, it's something that'll cover up anything. It'll fall a metre over a fence or a wall or a retaining wall. And it has blue flowers, endless, vast quantities of blue flowers from the end of September till the end of May. So about 6 months of beautiful, massive show of blue flowers, planted underneath your iceberg roses, planted, you know, to cascade over that embankment, cover up that ugly old retaining wall. It's a beautiful, hard-working, cascading, heavy flowering plant.
Yeah.
And some stores are charging $12, $13, $14 for them. We've got them for $7.99. So $7.99. Fill up your garden with Blue Convolvulus for $7.99.
That's it. It's all part of this Growers Direct flash sale.
Now Dichondra repens. Dichondra repens is a great way. Dichondra repens is a great way to create a lawn, to plant around, a great plant to plant around your pavers. Really, really wonderful, fast growing, easy to grow plant. Plant it around your pavers, plant it as a ground cover, grow a whole lawn of it. And we've got the cheapest anywhere. We've got them for $5.99 in a 6-inch pot. Beautiful, healthy plants, $5.99 in a 6-inch pot.
That's right, King Lebowski's sale is quite the popular gorilla.
Yeah, now, if you spend over $300, we've got free delivery over most of Victoria. You can buy online, you can buy over the phone, or you can come down in store and pick these plants out for yourself.
That's right.
And then if you're a customer in store, we'll chuck in a free $5 tomato with every purchase.
Yeah, how much for the gorilla?
$12.90.
There you go, guys. Come on down, get not a free gorilla, $12.90 gorilla.
But if you bought the $12.90 gorilla, you get a tomato plant for $1.
Yeah, that's right, you get a free tomato.
Yeah.
That's
okay,
right.
so English ivy in a 6-inch pot, beautiful big bush English ivy. This would be great to put in a hanging basket, put in a pot. Maybe you could grow a whole lawn of English ivy. Maybe you could cover up an ugly wall, an ugly brick wall. English ivy is beautiful. And this is no ordinary English ivy. This has a beautiful 3-pointed, gorgeous leaf. And I've seen these done into beautiful round ball topiaries and all different things. Great versatile plant to have. And these English ivies here are only English ivy $7.99.
Dennis says I'll give 25 for him. For King Lebowski. No worries. Free gorilla with every purchase.
Okay, so here we've got fine leaf Myoporum, $9.99. This is a hardy Australian native ground cover. Beautiful white fragrant flowers. So it has beautiful white fragrant flowers. It covers a big area. I say plant 1 per square metre or 2 per square metre if you're in a hurry. Cover an embankment, cover a lawn area, and all summer long you'll have beautiful fine white flowers. As an Australian native, normally you'd pay 12, 14, 15 bucks for them. They're $9.99.
That's great.
For fine leaf white myoporum.
And great as a lawn, is it? Like you can have them out as a spreadable lawn. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, at any rate, here we've got your Pratia Blue Star Creeper in a 3-inch pot, and it's only $4.99. So $4.99. Yeah. You can plant this around your pavers, grow a lawn of it. Pop them in a pot, grow them in your cottage garden, put them on the edge of your cottage garden. These are beautiful, they flower for 6 months of the year. It's like a green moss with beautiful blue starry flowers. Blue Star Pratia, $4.99.
Yeah, yeah, they look spectacular.
Now White Star Pratia, a beautiful green moss with these lovely fine white little flowers. Have a look at that there. Now these are not expensive. These are reduced from $9.99 to $6.99. So $6.99. These days, you know, a nice cottage plant at $6.99 can cost $12 or $14. These are only $6.99, and you can grow a lawn with them, put them around your pavers, grow them in a hanging basket. They're really, really versatile, nice plant. And for $6.99, you cannot go wrong. We might pick up a big one of those too.
DJ Rainbow asks, hey, from Shepparton, is it good time to put the tomatoes in now, still cold and hot here?
Yeah, that's right. I reckon you put your tomatoes in now and you'll be harvesting them in no time.
All right, so there you go. You can do that, DJ Rainbow. And then how do you control these ground covers, asks Jay.
Oh, well, they just trim around the edges.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just trim them as you go.
Yeah. Now, what we've got here is we've got one of the favourite plants in this nursery here. This is your Scleranthus biflorus. Now look at this beautiful green moss. Look at that there. Now if you were to buy these ones here right now and plant them with some nice loose potting mix, a bit of fertiliser, plenty of water, you can grow a little one like that into a big white one like this by the end of summer. And so if you planted half a dozen of these, you could transform your landscape in one summer.
Wow.
And these are called lime lava, or sometimes called Zen moss. And a nice 6-inch pot is only $9.99. There you go.
$9.99 for the lime lava. Can't go wrong. Order them now through King Lebowski's sale. helloplants.com.au on the live sales tab. King Lebowski, do you need a rest?
Now, one of the most popular plants around at the moment is a chalk stick. Now, with chalk sticks, lots of people are mass planting them. They give you that beautiful silvery modern look. And if you're mass planting them, you'd probably like these. What we've done is we've taken the 3-inch pot and we've reduced it from $6.99 to $3.99. A good substantial little plant for $3.99. So $3.99 for a 3-inch pot chalk stick. You can afford to mass plant them around the factory, around the beach house, around that modern architect design house. They're kind of like a spectacular looking plant, nice and cheap, great for mass planting at $3.99. So chalk stick, mass plant them at $3.99.
Perfect. And DJ Rainbow says, thank you very much and hello to your mascot. We need a mascot like that in Shepparton.
No worries. Now here we've got...
the Shepparton gorilla.
A Shepparton gorilla. Yeah. Here we've got Baby's Tears. Now Baby's Tears, if you've got a shady corner where the grass, where nothing grows, maybe it's under a tree fern, you've got this shady corner and you need something green to carpet the ground, to soften it a little bit, Baby's Tears is the answer. And Baby's Tears, a lot of people have 12 or 14 bucks for them in a 6-inch pot. We've got Baby's Tears for $5.99. So $5.99, and you can whack them in the fernery, put them in the hanging basket, put them in that shady corner, grow a lawn in that shady corner, grow them around the pavers where it's real shady and you can't grow anything else. Baby's Tears, $5.99.
That's it. King Lebowski's sale. King Lebowski, you should go have a rest now. Go have a little break. There you go.
Now here we've got white creeping thyme. So here's your white creeping thyme. Hey, do you know the red
which one?
Speaker's back? It's in the kitchen.
Oh, we'll go grab it. We'll have a little.
So white creeping thyme, $8.99. This is a beautiful classy ground cover that just gives you sheets of white flowers all through the summer. When you touch it like that, and smell it. It's fragrant. So if you were to walk on this and any sort of contact, it gives off a beautiful fragrance. You can use it in your cooking. You can use it on your pizza. You can grow it around your...
Oh, yeah, they're really good on pizza, isn't it? What was another thing? Hamburgers is kind of nice to have a little bit in minced burgers. Yeah. Bit of freshens it up.
So you can eat it. You can enjoy it. You can look at it. Beautiful white flowers. It's a very hardy, and it's one of those ground covers. It'll take a little bit of foot, not massive foot traffic, but
maybe a dog across it or something.
Yeah, a little bit of foot traffic. You can walk on. I've made a lawn of this once before, and you could walk on it, but not sort of super heavy traffic. But anyway, so that's it. Creeping White Thyme, $8.99. Nice full 6-inch pot. Look at that there, just coming into flower. Nice full 6-inch pot, and $8.99.
Replace your lawn.
Okay, so here we've got a 10-inch pot, Chinese Star Jasmine. So if you want a big 10-inch pot Chinese Star Jasmine, now Chinese Star Jasmine, you could cover a wall with this. You could put it on a trellis, or you could keep this on a wooden stake. You could put it in a big pot, trim it into a beautiful cone, and have it as a sort of a topiary that has white fragrant flowers. And what's great about your Chinese Star Jasmine, in Melbourne they flower for about 10 weeks. So you've got 10 weeks of beautiful white fragrant flowers. So beautiful fragrance, evergreen foliage, hardy. And one thing, that they'll grow in the hot sun and they'll grow in the deep shade, or they'll grow half and half, whatever you want, hot sun, deep shade, or half and half sun and shade. Very, very versatile. And you could grow these in a pot, or you could cover up a wall. Chinese Star Jasmine, and great price, great big metre tall ones like that for $59.99.
All right, guys, we're just fixing up the sound over on TikTok again. Seems to have gone, but don't worry, hang in there. We'll get you back up and running in no time.
Now, what we've got here is your native violet. Now, your native violet, it's an Australian native, and you can grow it around your pavers. You can grow it as a lawn. You can pop it in your native garden. You can pop it in the fernery. It'll cover the floor of the fernery. Grows in the shade. And what's lovely about it, has these little tiny flowers. I'll show them to you. And these little tiny flowers pretty much every day of the year. So there it is there, little tiny flowers. Flowers almost every day. There we are.
In the shade, isn't it?
Yeah, loves the native violet, loves the shade, loves morning sun or afternoon shade, dapple shade or deep shade. And it's a beautiful native ground cover.
Yeah. Will Star Jasmine grow on north side of property, but south side to a fence?
Yes, sure. No worries. In deep shade, not a problem.
And okay, there you go. King Ranch, Pepperino. Ralph asks, the cost of macadamia plants in nuts, or is nuts?
We've got some macadamias here going pretty cheap. You could grab one for... You grab a macadamia, we'll tell them the price.
Yeah, because, well, even if you go to the shop and buy like a little box of them, it costs $15, isn't it?
Yeah.
They're kind of expensive. The actual nuts are.
Now here's something that's not too expensive. Macadamias are expensive, but these are not expensive.
That's right.
And this is your cherry black lily pilly. I want you to dive into this beautiful dark foliage. Look at this fabulous dark foliage.
Yeah, that's
Look
great.
at that there. Look at that. So now you could have this in your garden, and this is a particularly hardy variety. The bugs don't eat it. It's tough. It'll take a bit of frost, a bit of heat, a bit of drought. And look at this.
True.
Just mention the word. Now, if you're finding macadamias a bit expensive, we've got macadamias here, and they are only $34.99. So $34.99. Plant a dozen of these and start your own macadamia empire.
Wow. And do the nuts grow on the actual bush, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Growers Direct flash sale happening live right now.
Yeah.
Just
so
get
there
stuck
we are,
into
$34.99. In our edibles section, we've got almost everything you can possibly
imagine. Do they grow
imagine.
good in Victoria, the macadamia?
Not very well.
Okay. That's funny, we have them here. If you're in Queensland, no problem.
Drop in here, buy them and take it back to Queensland.
Take them back to Queensland where they'll do a bit better.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's right. So here we've got yes, the Lily Pilly Cherry Black, $19.99. So grow yourself a hedge, have this beautiful dark foliage, and only $19.99.
All right, beautiful. Well, let's see what we've got next here on featured trees and screens.
So 6-inch pot Glauca pencil pines, Now, Glauca pencil pines could be real expensive, but we've got them here. These are fairly small, but I reckon 2 years you'd have these up 2 or 3 metres tall. They're a fast-growing, tough tree. They're great for an avenue. We did a video recently where we showed an avenue of them in the garden.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
beautiful for an avenue. Beautiful to punctuate. You know, put them on either side of the front gate. Put them up a farm avenue, or put them at the front of the farm gate. Put them out in front of your factory. They're really tough and they're very fast growing.
Yeah, they look awesome, don't they? Yeah. There's one there as a hedge, yeah.
Yeah, that's Leighton's green there. That's not there. Where's the Glauca pencil pine? There's the little Glauca pencil pine. There's the big Glauca pencil pine. Yeah. Very spectacular tree. And these ones here, this is as cheap as you'll ever get them. 6-inch pot, $10.99. So $10.99. Jump in and get yourself some Glauca pencil pine.
Only part of the Growers Direct King Lebowski's sale happening right now. Head over to hellohelloplants.com.au where you can purchase any of these products at these prices. Limited quantities do apply. Hey, Kat says, hey, I'm in Canada, but I see your videos all the time and I love them. So informative.
Oh, thank you very much.
And then KM asks, what other tropical fruit trees have you got in?
Not much.
Yeah, it's not a very tropical climate in Melbourne, unfortunately. Yeah. We got mangoes and stuff, don't we? Or we don't even have those?
No, we don't have mangoes. Yeah, no. We'd like to have mangoes, but we don't.
They're going to be grown in Queensland, unfortunately. Yeah.
All
right. Thanks for watching us, Kat.
We do have a few guavas out there.
Oh, there you go. KM, bit of guava action. Come and get a free tomato, grab your guava.
Yeah. Leighton's green cypress. Now, Leighton's green cypress have been hard to get. I've seen a guy grow these 7 metres tall in 3 years under ideal conditions. This is a fast-growing way to screen off, and they're thick and bushy. They're so thick and bushy that they tend to block the dirt, they block the noise. They're the best blocker on the block.
Best blocker on the block.
Best blocker on the block. They'll block noise, they'll block the dirt, they'll block everything, and they'll block it quick. I've seen somebody grow them 7 metres in 3 years.
Yeah, right.
So grow yourself a big tall hedge, grow yourself a big tall screen, and block off, you know, if you're on a farm and there's all ugly car bodies next door, block them off with Leighton's green cypress. And the price on these is pretty terrific. These are only $10.99 for, Leighton's green conifer. $10.99, so only $10.99, Leighton's green conifer.
Absolutely beautiful. Come on in and get part of this King Lebowski sale.
Now, Moonbay Nandinas, they've been a bit expensive and hard to get, but we've got great big ones in 3-inch pots, and we're giving them away. What are we giving them away for? We're giving them away for Nandina, Moonbay, for $4.99. So $4.99. They're the ones that go into lovely fat round bushes with beautiful red growth in the winter, and at $4.99 it's like shoplifting.
Yeah, that's the one you did a video and you know, you can get out of your car and it doesn't scratch the door, you know, it's soft.
That's right,
You can line the driveway with
great thing to put up the driveway. Very, very low maintenance, lots of colour, year-round colour, and $4.99.
Yeah, Kat says great prices. You're not wrong, Kat. Like, these prices are pretty good, aren't they? Yeah. In some cases, wholesale.
Yeah. So
most cases,
Dwarf
actually.
Nandina, only $4.99. Now, Dwarf Nandina is a round bush that goes bright red in the winter, gives you more colour for your money than any other plant. So $4.99 for bright red Dwarf Nandina.
Philly says too far to drive. Well, we can deliver, depending on where you are. Free delivery to all of Melbourne, actually, for orders over $3.99.
Well, on that subject of too far to drive, really there's no other nursery in Victoria that carries more stock than us. Like right now we've got a Hydrangea show on with 30 different varieties of Hydrangea. Yeah. We've got a maple show on with 57 different types of Japanese maples, all different colours, all different sizes. There's never been, in any nursery, there's never been a bigger maple show than what we put on now. And we're giving away to with every purchase, we're giving away a $5 big bushy tomato plant. And so if you drove, say you drove down from Yea or somewhere like that, I don't reckon it's too far because it's a big event. Coming here, You could take if you were to go and look at every plant in the place, you'd have to spend 4 or 5 hours just to see all the plants.
Yeah.
And you'll see things you've never seen before. You'll see varieties of hydrangea, varieties of Jap maple, varieties of all different things that you've never seen before. But right now, I reckon up to 100 miles wouldn't be too far to drive for the sort of event that we put on here.
Yeah, drive in, even if it's for the sake of getting the free tomato, it's worth it, you know?
Yeah. No one else does a free tomato.
Maybe not with petrol costs these days, but you get my drift.
Yeah, so what we've got is Photinia Robusta, the 16-inch pot. Normally you expect to pay, this one is about nearly 8 foot tall. Normally you would expect to pay $200, but we're doing him for $119.99. So $119.99 for a 7 or 8 foot Photinia Robusta. And then we've got 6-inch pots. Now 6-inch pots of Photinia Robusta have been expensive and hard to get this year. We've got them for $10.99. So $10.99 for a 6-inch pot Photinia Robusta.
Fantastic. And we've got a question here asking, do you have, not sure who it's from, but do you have blueberries?
Bluebirds?
Blueberries.
Oh, blueberry. Yes, we do blueberries. We've got blueberries out the back out there. Yeah,
come on in, get your blueberries, get your tomatoes for free. While stocks last, of course.
Okay, so silver sheen potassium. This is one of Melbourne's favourite hedges. Fast growing, easy to grow. You could have these, if you planted these properly, in 12 months you'd have them up over 2 metres tall. Beautiful sort of colour to them, lovely bright hedge. And they've been hard to get, but we've got them here over 1 metre tall for $79.99. So $79.99, silver sheen potassiums over 1 metre tall, $79.99.
All right, tropical garden tips. Share your favourite shade plants. Come and join us on this King Lebowski's Growers Direct flash sale right now.
Yeah. Now, if you've got a country property and you want to make it look like, real country Aussie property, Lombardy poplars go. That's what the early settlers planted everywhere. They grow in a beautiful big column. They have fabulous golden autumn colour, and these are a great buy. They're not big, they're not expensive, and they're only $24.99. So $24.99 you can afford, and plant them 6 or 7 metres apart. Plant an avenue up the driveway of your country property. $24.99 for 8-inch pot Lombardy poplars.
And thank you so much to everyone who's joined us on this live, giving us likes, sharing the live. Obviously helps other people discover this amazing sale. Really appreciate it.
Okay, so here we've got, these are slightly economy grade, but these are Bradford ornamental pears. Bradford ornamental pears are a bit hard to get. They're the ones that go big and round. They have beautiful purple autumn colour, and they're $19.99. Only a limited number available, but $19.99 for a 6-foot Bradford pear. You're not going to get that sort of deal again.
Yep, absolutely fantastic deals on this sale. The Growers Direct flash sale, King Lebowski sale, live right now.
Capital pears are getting cheaper by the minute. We've got 8-inch pot capital pears here. 8-inch pot capital pears, 8-inch pot capital pears. Only $34.99. But check this out, $89.99. $89.99 gets you this 6-foot capital pear. 6-foot capital pear, 12-inch pot. Beautiful advanced tree. Some people are charging $150, some people are charging $200. We're doing it for $89.99 for a 6-foot capital pear. So $89.99, 6-foot capital pear.
Beautiful. It is part of our King Lebowski's sale happening right now online. You can head over to hellohellplants.com.au or you can scan the QR code on the screen where you can get any of these products from this live.
Now a 6-foot Cleveland pear, a lovely bushy 6-foot Cleveland pear, $89.99. So $89.99. You can afford to mass plant these on your country property. $89.99, 6-foot Cleveland ornamental pear. Cleveland's beautiful teardrop shape, fabulous autumn colour. Cleveland, sometimes known as Chanticleer, is the most popular variety of ornamental pears on earth. They're a beautiful shape, beautiful colour, beautiful blossom. Looks really good. When you plant them in a row, they all grow exactly the same shape and style, so it's great for mass planting. Cleveland pear, you'll never get them this cheap again. 6 foot tall, $89.99.
Now if you stick around to the end of this live, you'll be given a lovely surprise. King Lebowski is going to do a little dance for us, yeah? And Chris as well, why not?
So what we've got here is your variegated Nashiki willow. Your Nashiki willow in an 8-inch pot. This is a beautiful colourful willow, pink and white new growth in spring. Really interesting tree to have. Put them on your country property. Put them down the back. Grow them in a pot. Clip them into a lovely round ball. Beautiful tree to have. And yet Nishiki willow just $12.99.
Hey Chris, the plants are selling live in real time, so I wasn't mucking around about that. There is limited quantities, so if you see anything you like here today, definitely head over to our website for that live sales tab, or come in store, 1477 Sydney Road, Campbellfield. And this one we had on special. How many of those you got?
Which one, the pears?
Yeah.
I think there's about 30 of them.
All right, so you've still got plenty more in the sale. All right, so head on in, guys, 1477 Sydney Road, Campbellfield, or give us a call, 0393593331 right now to book your plants.
Right, okay, so now we've got the golden biota in a 6-inch pot, $12.99. This is the one that grows into a lovely golden ball. Run them up the driveway, very healthy, easy to grow tree. You know, clip them to the size ball that you want, but only $12.99 for a golden biota.
And they're sort of self-shaping, aren't they?
Yeah, they're self-shaping, but you can trim them to control the size.
Now, what can you get for free, Chris, if you come in this week?
We're giving away a big bushy tomato plant valued at $5, free to every customer.
There you go. Free, and they're the tomatoes you could get.
Yes, that's right. Weeks. It's a red robin.
Come in and get a free
tomato, and it's a special one that's a compact size, produces lots and lots of fruit, suitable for growing in a pot. Now here we've got 16-inch pot Smaragd Conifers. Now your Smaragd Conifer is a conifer that doesn't grow too big, grows in a beautiful conical shape, and big ones are often expensive and hard to get. But right now you've got a 16-inch pot Smaragd Conifer for $169.99. So $169.99 for a 16-inch pot advanced Smaragd Conifer. So if you were landscaping, you could get your garden looking really good with a nice advanced one of these.
Perfect. Pea Soup asks, what's Chris's favourite herb to eat?
Coriander.
There you go, coriander. Good for South American food, right?
Yeah. So here we've got a beautiful bushy Waterhousea lily pilly and $129.99. So $129.99 for a beautiful weeping lily pilly. Nice big bushy ones have been a bit hard to get. People have been charging $200 for something this size. We've got them for $129.99. It is a beautiful weeping lily pilly. Thank you.
Great. Kat says, oh, very nice. They're out of season here. Sadly, it's too cold. That's for the tomatoes.
Oh, right, yeah.
All right. So King Lebowski's sale. Got a few more items to get through as we go up to 100 items on sale in this particular live.
Yeah. So what we've got here is grafted standard acacias. Now what you'll find if you go down to your local store, they probably haven't got any of these. They're very, very hard to get, and they've been grafted. And these make the most beautiful native plant. They make the most beautiful native plant. They make the most beautiful native plant. And they're so pretty. You can grow them in an exotic garden, grow them in a pot. So they're really, really pretty. So they're not just confined to native gardens. And this one here, the Limelight, grows into a lovely round ball. And this one here, the river, the waterfall, cascades all the way to the ground. And these two ones here, they can cost a couple of $100 in some stores, but we've got them for $119.99. That's the cheapest you'll ever buy a grafted standard acacia. And these are truly weeping trees, and a lot of people don't want a weeping cherry or don't want a weeping maple because they're deciduous. These are evergreen weepers, so evergreen weeping trees. So evergreen weeping trees.
And they're natives
$119.99. Right? Yeah, Australian natives and evergreen weepers. Can we stop that?
Yeah.
Why doesn't somebody stop it?
We'll have to get...
Go pull the fucking plug out. Now, everybody knows about your flame tree. And your flame tree is an amazing flowering tree. But what's happened is people have bred new varieties, and with those new varieties, they've hybridized them, made new varieties of them, and now you can buy them grafted. And now you don't have to have a red flame tree, you can have a pink flame tree. So a pink flame tree, beautiful Bella pink, beautiful pink flame tree. And often these can be expensive and hard to get because they're very much a sort of a collector's item. These are only $39.99 for a beautiful pink flame tree.
All right, lots of laughing emojis in the comments section after dropping the F-bomb there, Chris. I think it called for an F-bomb situation because it was kind of annoying. We're trying to do the live and it's quite loud.
Yeah.
If you want to rewatch the F-bomb, actually this live will be up. We can rewatch, of course, all of the other goodness from this live, including the F-bomb and all the silly shenanigans. Plus, there's going to be something very special at the end. So hopefully King Lebowski is ready. So stick to the end if you're still with us. We'll have something very special for you. But head over to YouTube and search Hello Hello Plants and you'll find our lives will be posted straight after this live's finished.
Okay, so what we've got here is a Geraldary red. Now this is a red, it's a different style of red to your normal Illawarra flame tree. It's a grafted flame tree and it's only $39.99. This is a beautiful, luscious evergreen flame tree at only $39.99.
Originally Eliza asked, can the acacias be an indoor plant? Those two
No.
were showing up before.
No, you could grow one in a pot and bring it inside occasionally when you felt like it, but couldn't stay in there permanently.
They're more of an outdoorsy plant. But
So
you can maybe have them on a patio at the entrance or something?
Yeah, no worries.
Try that, yeah.
So here we've got a Callistemon red rocket. Now your red rocket has red flowers and bright red new growth. You can hedge it or you can have it as a specimen. And your Callistemon red rocket, normally an expensive native, as a special patented one. These are only $19.99 for a Callistemon red rocket.
Perfect. And Jay says we're professionals in Australia.
Right, so here we go. This is one of my favourite native plants. It's called yellow buttons. And what it is, it's a lovely silver grey foliage. And these little yellow buttons occur 365 days a year. So a great source of colour, like a low spreading colour, silver grey foliage, little yellow buttons, great source of colour in the garden. Native plant, great for your native garden. So yellow buttons, and a lot of natives cost 12, 14, 15 bucks. We've got the yellow buttons for $7.99. So $7.99 for the yellow buttons, Australian native, beautiful little ground cover.
Absolutely beautiful. Well, that concludes all of the items. It was just under 100 items in this Growers Direct flash sale. King Lebowski's sale. Yeah, Kat says keeping it real, lol emoji. That's right.
Right.
When the going gets tough, you know, there's things that have to happen in the background. You know, we've had all sorts of things happen on this live, haven't we? We've had trucks beep their horns out the front. We've had people falling over in the background. You know, all sorts of crazy stuff happening. But anyway, thank you so much to everyone who's joined us today. And because of you who've stuck around, you're still here. We do have a special surprise for you. We do need, I think we need your phone, Chris, for this this next activity.
You ready?
All right, go. Yep. All right, great. So let's. You want to just say a little something about the sale and the tomato plants while we're waiting?
So basically, this is the Grower Direct flash sale, and this one was named King Lebowski. And
why was it named that, by the way?
What?
Why was it named King Lebowski?
Because we took it from that King Kong movie. We took it from that King Kong movie. We imagined King Lebowski. But anyway, so called King Lebowski. What we did, we went out to the growers and we got 100 fabulous specials, really amazing specials. And then I've gone through and I've explained all of the specials. I've explained all of the specials to you, and so that you can. And we've got trees, we've got ground covers, we've got natives, we've got flowers, we've got exotic plants, rare plants, all different plants, so that you can do a whole garden project on the cheap with our Grower Direct flash sale. You can order online. You can scan this QR code here.
Yes,
and you go to a page with 100 specials on it, and then you can buy those specials. You can ring up and buy them. You can come down to the store and buy them. And these specials are up till sold out or until next Friday lunchtime. So next Friday lunchtime we take this lot of specials down, we put up a new lot of specials, and we have another Grower Direct flash sale.
Alright, so limited quantities do apply. So yeah, if you saw anything you like here today, and literally there was customers buying stuff in the background, you can't see it here on the live, but behind us We literally had customers, as they were coming off, grabbing the items and buying them.
Yeah.
All right, so now it calls for a bit of a celebration. So this is our traditional song we play at the end, and King Lebowski and Chris will have a little boogie. Here we go. All right, thanks very much, everyone. We'll complete the live there. See you, Chris.
And thanks out.
See you.